Hi, so in this little clip we're going to have a look at how to create a histogram using the Data Analysis Toolpak in Excel. So the first question we might ask is, what exactly is a histogram? So a histogram is a bar chart with adjacent groups of values or bins along the horizontal x-axis and the frequency of these groups plotted against the vertical or y-axis. Provides an approximate representation of the distribution of numerical data. So the set of data we're interested in is down the left hand side here. It's in newtons per millimeter squared. It's a concrete cube crushing strengths. And the first thing we'd be interested in is what's the range of values within the data set. So we type in two things here, in the min for the minimum value and the max for the maximum value. And we're going to calculate those using the Excel functions. So we locate into a cell here below min and we'd say equal to min. Open the bracket and now select within that the data that we want to get the minimum value from. And if we close the bracket, press return because just to close it off, and that'll give us a value here. 28.3 is the minimum value. Similarly for the max, do the same, max, open bracket, select the same data, close the bracket, press return, and then we have our max value up here. So we know now that our value ranges from 28.3 up to 49.4. So the next thing we want to do is look at bins that we're going to put these sets of values into. So just type in bins here, and the first one would be 28 based on our minimum, then say 29, and then rather than have to feed all of these in, we can use the autofill function in Excel to generate them. We're going to go just beyond the 49.4. We'll stop at 50. Okay, so the next thing we're going to look at is how do we use Excel's data analysis pack to generate our histogram. So data is the option we take up here, and under data we see over on the right hand side data analysis, and included in that is the option of a histogram, which is highlighted there among the other options. So we click on histogram, we go OK, and then inside that there's a few things we need to fill in. The input range is the set of data, so we click into that cell and then we go over to our spreadsheet and select the area. Now just notice that I'm also taking in the header, the newton per square millimeter. I go down, right down to the very end, and let's fill that in. The bin range is the set of bins, so they're up here, and we're going to click into the cell first and then highlight the area. Now again, I've taken the header on the top where it says bins. So because I've done that for both of those sets, I need to just tell Excel that the first row in each set is actually a label. So we click the labels box here. The next one is output range, so we're interested in, so we're going to click output range there, and that's where we're going to land our output really. What anchor are we going to use for that? So we click into that cell and then go over to our spreadsheet again, and we'll say put it here. And we don't want a new worksheet. The only thing we're interested in really is a chart output. So we click chart output there and say OK. And we'll see now we've generated a set of bins and the frequency within them, and a small histogram, but we can enlarge that to whatever size we like. Just pull it out here, and that's our histogram, and we can alter the title. We want to just add in the units here. Newtons per millimeter squared, and really that's finished. We can make any other changes we like, but we've basically created a histogram in Excel using the Data Analysis Toolpak.